Today's video is brought to you by Card Kingdom. Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Fish 5-0. It is I, yours truly, your host Krim, also known as the Asian Avenger. This week we're playing Mono Black Devotion. That's right, I haven't played Mono Black Devotion, legitimately, in quite some time, and this was a tier deck back in original Theros, so, any chance I can get to win with a Gary, I gotta give it a shot. So, thanks to Strixhaven, we did get some sweet new cards. We got Eye Twitch, which is a 1-mana 1/1 flyer. When it dies, learn, which means that in our sideboard, we got a good amount of lessons to go ahead and just, tutor up and try to just answer permanents or make a ton of pests. And since we're making tons of pests, we've got Iara First of Locktwain, which is gonna just sacrifice the pest when we need, drain our, every pest is an additional 1 damage, and then you'll gain another life due to just Iara whenever a creature enters, and of course when the pests die. And what's great? You can sack those pests to draw a card. And with so many pests and whatnot, you also can play Dramatic Finale, which gives all of our creature tokens +1/+1, and whenever one or more non-token creatures you control die, create a 2/1 white and black Inkling creature token with flying. This ability triggers once each turn. So, this is great for just pumping up our pest tokens, but on top of that, making it so that when any of our creatures die, we get a replacement. But most importantly, it also adds 4 black pips to our devotion count, which then makes our Gray Merchant of Asphodel clock for a whole lot. Gary is a 5-mana card. When Gray Merchant of Asphodel enters the battlefield, each opponent loses X life, where X is your devotion to black. You gain life equal to the life lost this way. So how devotion works is each black mana in the mana cost of permanents you control counts towards your devotion. So yeah, pretty sweet. We're going to see how this deck does on the ladder. Class is back in session with Strixhaven's arrival, and of course Card Kingdom's got all your singles and sealed product that you need up for order right now at cardkingdom.com. We have Create a 1 Black Pest. You know what, we'll try this. We are a little light on land, but that's what Palaka Predation's for. Okay. Alright, I like where this is going. Palaka Predation doesn't fix anything. but Palaka Caverns does. Now that's gaming. I guess we're going to go ahead and hunt for some specimens. Oh boy. This is a very aggressive start from the opponent. Alright, well, let's go with pest summoning. That should then give us some, pests. Don't do it. Don't do it. No way. Are they gonna sack? Don't steal. Don't sack it. Don't sack it. Oh, they're gonna village rights. Oh, that's such a blowout. Okay, yeah, that seems cool. Yeah. Do your thing. I'm in so much trouble. Haha, taste it. I got my life back. Deck? If you would, oh so kindly, give me a land. Bastion of Remembrance. You got it. Sounds like a good time. Thank you. Whenever one or more non-token creatures you control die, create a 2/1. Yeah. Okay. Do I even want to have, the opponent learn anything? Whoa, Strider. Okay, so we're getting pinged a little bit here. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt a lot. But it's not the end. Should I just sack, draw a card? No, I think I need the bodies here. Okay, cool. What do I want to do? I could just play Murderous Rider as a body here. You know what? I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna just pass. No. Let me think here. Okay. How much trouble am I in here? I feel like I'm in a lot. Because they keep stealing my stuff and sacrificing it. They could tap and just sacrifice something right now that's still the same as it attacking, except they draw a card. Necrotic. Okay, exile target creature, planeswalker. Okay, that seems pretty good. Sure, that seems good. I guess this is just upgrading it to 2 damage, but I get the value off of it anyways. I don't know. I'm taking a lot of damage here, one way or the other. But the good news is that we kind of offset each other. Kinda. Rankle, rankle, rankle. All right, well, we can't let you have that one. And I'm going to go ahead and play another Ayara. I have to be mindful that they are going to stomp now. They have Kazul's Fairy. I think I'm going to need to have my mana open to kill whatever they try to play next. I don't think I want to play Sag Witch or Sagmore Witch. Here comes Kroxa. We'll have to kill Kroxa. Oh! Okay. 3, 5. So in order for me to kill that, that's a total of 3 damage, because essentially I would take 1 more. They could stomp me afterwards. They have to sack the whole board. Okay, so I'll do it now. Right? This will allow me to attack. If they sack their whole board to like, you know, kill me or whatever, that's not the end of the world. Okay. So I'm back up to 9. If they play Kroxa, I can go ahead and just sacrifice Murderous Rider, but do I need to keep Sagmore Witch? Oh, that's pretty good. That's only slightly amazing. Okay. I would say we're very far behind on card advantage. But if I draw Gary, we're online again. I just got to draw Gary. I've drawn a Demigoth Titan. Okay. How do I get out of this? So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with that card. They can stomp me and then, or they can do the sacrificing thing. Okay. I don't know how much I like that either. Huh. They technically could swing now, put me down to 6, sacrifice Eye Twitch, puts me down to 5. Seems like bad deal. Alright, that's pretty good. So that's 4. I have enough to sack to, like, I don't lose 3. Exile a creature. That feels terrible. That's an amazing draw. Okay. I think this game is about to be put away right now. Yep. Down to 4. Down to 3. Yep, you got it. GG's. Actually, you know what? We'll just let him do it. Or, you know, let's see what I would have drawn. An eliminate. Well, that sucks. All right, GG's. So we're going to need to deal with this opponent's graveyard. They're constantly stealing my stuff. Not really sure how I go about that. Feed the Swarm, probably not great. Heartless Axe seems awesome against their whatever, rankles and stuff like that. But what else do I have against them? We didn't draw any of our Garys either. Maybe I should have also brought... Oh, you know, this is probably not great. I have a bunch of discard. I was thinking maybe I should bring in Duress against them. But Duress doesn't hit like Stone... whatever. Bone Crusher Giant. Does hit all their theft effects, though, which is quite annoying. Plumb the Forgotten, sure. That's pretty good. Then we'll go ahead and play Palaka Predation, get rid of the Bastion of Remembrance. Alright, so now they have to draw their lands to get to the Akroan War. They're gonna get through here. I'm not gonna do anything about that. Okay, what can I do now? Search for a basic land, put it in your hand. Yeah, I'll do that. I need to get my mana. This will give me a pest token. Allow me to get a 1-drop. Oh, I can only activate this as sorcery. Oops. Should not have done that. How do I go about this now? So whatever I do, they're going to just steal from me. What's a good 2-drop that I can get in this situation? I'm sure they don't mind sending, like, letting that block, so they'll get to learn, right? Oh no, we can only do a 1-drop here, so I'll sacrifice. They need double black for that spell. Hopefully they just don't hit a land here. If I draw a land right now, I think I'll be okay. They can hit a land now because they can only go up to 2 mana. Alright. 2, 3, 4. What's a good 5-drop I could get? Let's go and sacrifice to the Fiend Artisan. I'll get a 2-1 out of this. All right, so we're now back up to 18. They're stealing my Inkling token, and I think that should be lethal now. What's my devotion? 8? GG. Good old Gary. I haven't won with a Gary since Theros. Wowee. Let's see. They have a lot of stuff that we could probably discard. Yeah, I think that's good. All right, let's see. What do I not want them to have? Massacre Worm seems like a great card against them. Maybe a Witch's Vengeance now that we're on the draw. Sagmore Witch feels like it gets picked off pretty easily here. Oh, yeah. Okay, I'll keep this. We actually have a 1-drop. We don't have a 2-drop. We'll just draw one. It'll be fine. Eye Twitch, very nice. I will also follow that up with an Eye Twitch. Nah, it's fine. I'll just take the damage. I don't want them to draw a card. So I have another Eye Twitch, and then I think I'm going to go with Sagmore. Oh, that's good. Alright, so I have a Scavenger, Immerstrom, Predator. That's a good one. Huh. How do I beat that? Doesn't they get indestructible whenever they sack a creature? But they have to tap it. Alright. I think I'm going to have to slightly tweak the lesson board. We need to find removal. Looks like they have a theft effect. Yep. Seems good. They're going to sack the Nighthawk Scavenger to go ahead and give it indestructible, probably. They can attack with the Scavenger. I'm okay with that. I have 4 mana. I need 1 more. Then I can play Sedgemoor plus Hunt for Specimens. Oh, that's so good. That's so good. Let's see, what can I do? Pest Summoning. Search my deck for lands and stuff. How much mana do I have? I have 5 mana, so I'm a little bit ways away from that. So I'm going to go ahead and just get Pest Summoning back. How do I beat this? I need to get rid of the Immerstrom Predator. Oh, man. They just keep stealing everything of mine. Kroxa. Okay, I have to discard Pest Summoning. What do I do now? So they cast Pest Summoning to get more bodies. That's going to be annoying. I need to play Fiend Artisan. What are the odds they have another burn spell? I only have a 1 creature in there, so it'd be a 2/2. I mean, I know they're gonna... like, they're not gonna have enough mana, right? I just have to hope they don't have mana to play Croxa next turn. Oh, they do. They have enough to play Croxa right now. That's so good. That's perfect. They had a Fabled Passage there. The reason why I wanted to do that line, though, is because I wanted to get Gary now. Or, yeah, I have to get 1 land to draw Gary. Absolutely wild. Good draws from the opponent. Brutal. What do I want to do? I would probably want to sacrifice... do I have an out? Do I have an out? I guess we just get him with Gary. So these have to attack... Anything of mine that dies creates another 2/1. So now I think I'm good to block again. I can grab... Huh, so I'll bet 23. If they attack, that's fine. 6, 7. I have to get another Gary. I don't think I'm in that bad of a spot, actually. Wild. Sure. And then I get to make a bunch of bodies again. And all right, we get there. Oh my god. All right. Huh. I would like a land. But I have one. No, I'm not gonna be greedy. Oh, this is so bad. Okay, this is better, I guess. Hopefully they don't have... They're not like a Steal Your Stuff deck. That last deck kept taking everything we had. Oh no. They've got Stomp. Man, our whole hand is not Stomp proof. Well, I'm gonna play this Fiend Artisan. Sure would be a shame if it got stomped. Sure would be a shame. Okay, alright. It's also a shame that you bounced it back to my hand. But not as bad. Okay. Let's get Sagmore Witch. And yes, I know it's Sedgemoor, but Sag. We're farming Sages. Oh, that's not good. No blocks. I mean, show me up with an Embercleave and I'll probably cry, but... Oh boy, here we go. Let me think here. How do I I go about this here? So whenever I cast an instant or sorcery spell, I would get a 1/1. Like, mana efficiency says play Dramatic Finale. I'm not blocking anything. You know what? I'll go ahead and get the Iara online. Or try to get the Iara online. May I have this? Thank you, opponent. That is very generous of you. I'm going to attack. They can't block with the Brazen Borrower. They do draw a card. That's scary, but even my dog agrees. Oh, Goldspan. Huh. That's a pickle. I need to draw Gary. Yeah, I just need to draw Gary. It's that simple. If I don't draw Gary, I'm dead. Because I don't have any removal for that Goldspan right now. That blocks. Not bad. So I can... if they don't have removal, I can block exactly Goldspan. And, the big... Oh, okay. Alright. That's good. Strong. Very strong. Yeah. Seems good. So they go... I have to stop this now. I can kill one. Block. No, I have to wait until they attack. That's when I would be able to do it. I mean, it's as simple as this, right? Like... What do I do? Yeah. Block. Then I have to sacrifice. I have to draw a Heartless Act to kill the Goldspan Dragon. I didn't draw it, so GG's. I'm dead. Alright, so Goldspan Dragon. Let me see. Goldspan Dragon's pretty good against us. Duress does nothing in this matchup. Plum the Forgotten seems pretty good as it fizzles some of their stuff. Like, if they try to bounce anything with a Brazen Borrower or Stomp, I can go ahead and sack in response and fizzle it so they don't get the back half. Eliminate. Sure. This removes their early stuff. This removes their dragon. We have removal. What do I care about so far? I'm gonna just get rid of this. I take nothing from it, so sure. Makes it so they have to have another, like, 1/1 to make. What do they have to foretell? Crush the Weak? Oh, I guess they could have counter spells. I mean, I'm just gonna jam, so here you go. Yep. So they're playing counter spells. Wild. That's pretty good. So they cannot attack with Love Struck Beast. I also can't let them draw, so that feels good. They probably have Dragon. So they'll get their treasure or whatever. Hopefully they don't have a counterspell to back this up. Alright, that feels good. I want to see if I can build up enough devotion. I'm just going to play the Massacre Worm. They play Fling. That I know. They do have a Fling. I'm not attacking. They're just going to go ahead and block with Love Struck Beast. That feels kind of bad. Oh, looks like we're getting stomped. And or double Fire Prophecy. Alright, that seems good. They can swing through. Yeah, I think we're not, like, they just have too much for us to deal with, right? They have removal. All their stuff is removal and creatures. So kind of hard for us to beat. Are they just holding on to more counterspells and stuff like that? I think so. Or not counterspells, just more removal. Can't swing past this Love Struck Beast, unfortunately. Would they like to bounce my Murderous Rider back? That'd be a pretty cool thing for them to do. You can definitely bounce my Murderous Rider back. Only on this turn, though. Let's see. I want to draw cards here. Like, I'm not hitting anything. All right, Sagmore Witch. That's something to do. Oh my gosh. Yes. And they also get a creature out of it. Huh. Maybe this is a Bone Crusher format. Wow. I think it might just be. This is so weird. How much mana do I have open after this? 5, 4, 5. Okay. Let's see. What do I want? If I get the Mascot, I can get something to trade with the Giant eventually. But I got to do something on this turn. If they have like a removal spell or something like that, that's pretty good for them. That's another Giant. You got it. Oh my god. I have so much land. 1, 2. I only have 2 creatures in the yard. I'll just play Gary. Do they want to counter my Gary? Edgewall Innkeeper is kind of absurd, sure. That's like the perfect draw. They have a fling probably, right? Yeah, okay. I'll go to 8. Okay. I lost a life for that, so let's see how they attack here. Oh, crap, I was supposed to kill the Innkeeper. Block. Block there. Go to 1. 1's a dangerous spot to be at. Alright, do you have a counterspell? You don't. Alright, cool. Oh my god, stop drawing lands. So Disdainful Stroke is what's in their hand. Alright, looks like we're dead. I mean, we have to block the Mammoth and we have to block... Actually, hold on. I could just take the Bone Crusher to the face. I'm going to 1. And now we have to try to just survive, right? We just gotta hope that we dodge some damage here from the opponent. I think I'm gonna go in for 2 now. Actually, no, they're gonna make that a 5. So I want to threaten that I can kill something here. Hope that they don't draw like a burn spell. Please don't draw a burn spell. Just draw like a land or something, or another useless counter spell. Okay, stop drawing cycle lands. Perfect. All right, cool. Alright, so they are now going to lose a life. Perfect. Let's go ahead and go to combat. Almost everything that we play is going to be slightly under their Disdainful Stroke, except for Gary. So I'm back up to 7 now. I feel a little more comfortable with my health. Hopefully there's no dragon involved. I will block with a pest token. I can now draw a card. Alright, that's fine. You got it. Let's see what I can draw off the top of my library here. That's kind of useless. Okay, so I'm back up to 9 here. I think at this point now, anything that they would play that's 3 or more mana, they'll just use. Alright, Love Struck Beast. Sure. They're gonna draw another card. This is gonna feel kind of bad. Is there a land in their yard? Yes, there is already. There's an instant. There's a sorcery. No, there's no sorcery. There's instant land creature. Oddly, this Disdainful Stroke will be problematic because now I can't use my Agadeem's Awakening. They can get 5 damage in. That's fine. Ideally, we have them dead, right? We attack with Scavenger. That then puts them down to 1, and then we sacrifice. Or it puts them down to 2. Alright, let's go ahead and go to combat. Okay, interesting. Let's see, 1, 2, how much can I do this for? So I need to get 2 creatures off this, that would be a total of 5, which would then give me the mana to play Gary. I have 11 mana, so I do it for 3, that gets me a 3-drop and a 2-drop. Okay. We have them dead if they counter this, which is good. So then we have exactly enough mana now to play Gary. And that should give us 5 plus the 1 from Ayara. Perfect. Exacxies. That feels amazing. Whoo! Nice and close. Just the way you like it. What do I need now? That was such a wild game. Absolutely wild. What do I not want now? Agonizing Remorse is, like, okay. It's Hand Disruption. I think I'm going to go with getting rid of Agonizing Remorse. It doesn't feel like a card I can play and, like, actually win with. I mean, it's helpful, but I'm on the draw. I probably need to fight for board since everything they do is a creature plus a spell. So they're always going to be ahead. Yeah. I'll keep. We'll play Palaka Predation. They also didn't have Dragon that game, too, so that was huge. That was a huge benefactor for... Well, I was, at least, a benefactor of that. Beep, beep, boop. I'm gonna go for the Fiend Artisan. Alright, so they're foretelling. Scorching Dragonfire, that's good. They're stuck on mana, that's even better. So I need to draw a land here. Let me draw a land here. Let me draw a land here. Please let me draw a land here. Before they find removal. I mean, they probably have removal already, but it's like Stomp or something. Ugh. I don't think I'm gonna just hold up Iara here to potentially sacrifice and draw. Yup. If I don't draw a land here, I'm in trouble. Okay, that's useful, actually. I want to save this for whenever they try to actually do something annoying, but... That's a counterspell. They play Dragon. Dragon's more problematic. Because I can't actually block a dragon. Yeah, I can't actually block a dragon. Yeah, this is gonna suck. But I guess I also can't really kill it if they find something to do here, which is not good. Which I think that is a saw it coming. Because that's the only thing they would foretell. Alright, so we drew a land, thankfully. So I could just take the 5 from Lovestruck Beast. What do I do next turn? I mean, I guess if they're not going to block. I'm not going to block either. Let's get them on the clock. Oh, that's so good. All right. Maybe I should have played Dramatic Finale. I don't know. We'll find out. Okay, so they're down to 8. We gotta find out what that hidden card is, right? They have one more card in hand now if they've played Fabled Passage. Sure. Actually, yeah, that seems fine. Yeah. Auron's Epiphany. So they take another turn. This is actually kind of good for us because they've just given us 6 bodies. Or 3 bodies, 6 damage. We just have to draw a land and resolve Massacre Worm. Okay, not looking great, but still something. Alright. Come on, give me a land, deck. Give me a land. Give me a land. It is a land, actually. Perfect. And we get the Massacre Worm kill! Yes! Because they have to block even if they had a body to get in front of... if they had a body to get in front of our pest, it doesn't matter. Yes! Yes! I'm gonna run this. I don't know if we're gonna win, but we will try. We have a 1-drop, hunt for specimens, stuff like that. That feels pretty good. Oh, I still have forgotten to change my sideboard. Oh well, whatever. I do think that we should have some of that, the exiling removal spell at the cost of sacrificing a creature, which isn't that hard for us. While also maybe even exiling a permanent that the opponent controls. But, you know, whatever. We'll worry about that after this round. Tome. Okay. We've got all the mana we need, so let's get Pest Summoning and let's go ahead and do some Damaggio here. When I say damage, I mean... Well, actually, this kind of curves out. Wow. Look at us curving out right now. Who is this? How are we doing that? Alright. So Sultai, yep. We, like, really lose. We're gonna, like, really lose if they Shadow's Verdict, but, you know, no one plays that. That's not even a good card. You know? Totally. Jwari Disruption, I've been got, everyone. I've been had. That actually was really good. Alright. Well, we're gonna try this. Does this resolve? Am I getting Jwari Disruptioned again? It's when this dies, so if iTwitch gets exiled right now, that's a really bad feeling. Also considering that I also don't have anything else to do. Binding of the Old Gods. Why, yes. Of course. That's a good one. I might start just drawing some cards right off the top again. Yeah, we've drawn way too many lands here. I don't have anything in the yard, so... Feels kind of bad. On the brighter side, actually, there is no brighter side. We have, like, a bunch of lands, and the opponent is, well, a Yorion deck, so... Nice. Yeah, let's go do some damage. Damage, quote-unquote. I think I'm dead this turn, so I'm just gonna go ahead and play Sagmore, which big Sag. 3/5. Yeah, okay. They get a sweeper, they got me. Or of course they just ultimatum, they got me. Because they're up to 14 this turn. And they are not close to dead. Looks like they can take an extra turn. Ah, GG's. You got it. What can I do now? I have nothing to do, but I can draw a card. Cultivate. Alright, so it looks like they're just shy a mana to go an ultimatum. And I think they probably have more than one ultimatum, because they haven't done anything else, right? I thought they have another, like, Shadow's Verdict or something. That card, like, blows us out. Heartless Axe seems good. What can I draw? Gary. All right. It's not great. I wonder if they're aligned here where I can go... No, there's not enough mana there. So that's definitely the thingamabobber to get them tokens. Which would be 4 damage. I think I'm just going to play this, believe it or not. Alright, I'm going to pass. I mean, I'm dead either way if they ultimatum, so... Alright, so they've got the lands that they're looking for now. Now they can cast the Alrund's Epiphany. There you go. So I just have to hope they don't have anything this turn. I can play Massacre Worm, eat the tokens. Vorinclex is a good one. It's a very good one. So I'm down to 4. Not dead, though. I have enough to pay for at least Jwari Disruption. I died to removal, though. Like, this is the best bet I have at winning here. I think I'm going to play Palaka Predation or whatever. Caverns. Dead to removal. GG's. They must have something. Y'all. Probably like a binding or something. Oh, but then if they kill my stuff, I get to actually play... I get a token, but this has trample, so I still die. Whamp. Just draw a bunch of lands. Okay, so... This is like super situational, right? Like, okay, let me read this here. Let me read this here. I've got to look at deck lists real quick. How often do these decks play Jwari Disruption? They have like a Mystical Dispute or something like that. So my options are right now go to 1. Right, we're at 7. Yeah, okay. I think we just got to go for it. We just go for it. Yeah, we just go for it. We can pay for Jwari Disruption. Alright, they don't have anything. Oh, that eliminate! So good! Doesn't matter. We still got the damage. Alright! Can't believe we got that. Oh, I'll take it, though. I'll take whatever W's I can get. Alright. Hunt for specimens. It's, like, good for their planeswalkers. Big ol' birds. But, you know, I mean, do we need that much removal against them? Damogoth Titan gets around the most sad thing in the world, which is Shadow's Verdict, so I think I'll keep that. Oh yeah, we're keeping this hand, right? This is definitely a keeper. We got Duress in the opener, Hunt for Specimens to draw a card into Dramatic Finale. Disdainful Stroke, Omen. A lot of these are problems. They have the blue mana they're looking for. They can counter my big spell. I think I want to get their setup or their Emergent Ultimatum. I guess like Ultimatum does just win them the game on the spot. We can fight through counter spells. I'm going to go ahead and play Fiend Artisan and pass. So we got rid of the ultimatum, which is nice. They still have Disdainful Stroke. They kept a card on top, so it's probably some form of interaction. Let's go to combat. I'll take Pest Summoning. Okay, so they definitely don't need any more lands. They're cycling them. If they tap out here, that'd be pretty good. Let's go to combat. Let's sacrifice, bring out Sagmore Witch. I mean, that gets me a token, that gets me a body. I mean, I think I kind of want... You know, I'll get Iara, actually. So now here comes some kind of response, right? It's got to be Shadow's Verdict or something. They're putting Big Bird into the board or into their hand. That's fine. Aha. I'm going to actually just go ahead and attack here. So where is that Shadow's Verdict? Ah, that's pretty good. Okay. Okay. What are the odds that they have something this turn? I'll just try to kill the Kervik. I'm going to just play the Murderous Rider. I don't think we attack here. I just want to make sure I have the mana to activate, or I mean the ability to activate Iara. So next turn I am going to actually lead off with... Nice. Alright, cool. So they did have the Verdict the whole time. Okay. They have another land, so they can counter two things. That's fine. So now we just go and play our game, right? We just kind of try to just keep doing what we were doing before. Slowly inch out their health. I mean, they probably have an ultimatum, so... I can't do anything about an ultimatum, unfortunately. Shark Typhoon? Okay. Seems good. What do I want to do here? I could just go and attack. Now I'll get the 3 damage in. It's fine. Okay, so we gained 5 more life. Are they at ultimatum range, though? I mean, do they have ultimatum? Ooh, that's really good. I'm surprised they kept negate in against me, considering that I don't really have that many things. Alright, so now I have to kill the Yorion. So I need to hit Duress. That way I can get the stroke out of the way. Or a land. A land's always good. Yep, that seems good. You got it. So I'm at 35, so I can draw a little bit, right? That they're gonna, at this point, like, attacking the opponent is off the board. It's only beating them with Gary now. And or getting underneath a counterspell. So I'm gonna have to maneuver through some hoops here. That's amazing, sure. So they have another turn. That's a total of 2, 4, 6, 13, 17, 19. Yup. Go for it. Go wild. Yup. Still gonna have to take 2 here because I need to draw something this turn. Yeah, that's also really good. So they're going to name Odd. I have no outs now. I have no outs. That's good game. GG's. Alright, so we just didn't draw enough big answers to their stuff. Maybe I want... Oh yeah, Eliminate's kind of like useless here. So they do play Shark Typhoon, so that's something I'm going to have to keep in mind. They brought in a negate. They brought in probably a Disdainful Stroke. How much counter magic do they bring in? I have to assume this opponent just probably copied the stock list here, so I need to like look at everything that this list would play and just base it off that. I'll keep this. All right. Sure. Let's go to combat. Do we get Drawry Disruption? Eliminate. You got it. Let's get rid of Binding. Then next turn we can Duress. Actually, we probably should have grabbed the Ultimatum because we can just blow up the Binding. Aha. Sure, I'll take that. So I want to make sure that... I probably should have saved that Duress for another turn now I think about it. Right, when I want to actually resolve a spell, I should have saved that Duress. Uh-huh. Omen of the Sea. Yeah, that's pretty good. It's totally... If they keep anything on top, it's interaction. So they have 2 spells. Elspeth Conquers Death. That's a good one. Or Nightmare. Elspeth's Nightmare or whatever. Sure. That's pretty good. Interesting. Huh. I guess I'll just play the Pest Summoning. See if they counter that. I don't think we can beat them. Like, we're lucky enough to get game 1. Post-board, though, I feel like they have just so much stuff that we cannot deal with. Yup, you got it. The good news is that all this discard and all the random stuff they have now is irrelevant to me. Alright, they're gonna just try to push again. They bottom that. May as well play the land. There's no reason to hide it. I have nothing, and they're gonna discard it anyways if I did. Yeah. I think that's good. I think that's good to call it almost. Because at this point they have 4 cards. I don't think we ever beat Yorion. Maybe game 1, but... Games 2 and 3, they're very fine-tuned. Uh-huh. 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 Yeah. Oh, yeah, baby! Alright, I'm gonna concede. We drew another land. GG's. Oh, boy. It's that hour of the day. Yorion dot format. Okay. How do we beat the Yorion format with this, though? A single spot removal means this dunks us. We don't have enough to do anything. I'm going to mulligan. Yeah, this is a lot better. At least it gives me something to do early. I have a Fiend Artisan into a Scavenger, which feels a lot better than just doing nothing. So that's a pretty good curve. So we go Iara next into Scavenger. Yeah. I'm gonna just see if they have Jwari Disruption. Alright, they don't have Jwari Disruption. They keep anything on top, it's probably a sweeper. Which I'm pretty sure they already have a lot of in game 1. Oh, that's nice. Good game. Alright. How do we beat this? Show me Shadow's Verdict so I can cry. Binding of the Old Gods, the sequel. I mean, sure. We'll try to somehow not die this turn. I'm pretty sure they don't mind getting hit by, like, even, they could probably wait another turn if they wanted. Well, unless they know, or, like, that I have Gary. If I have Gary, that changes things. Can I draw Gary? If I draw Gary, that's nice. Alright, so I could potentially... It's 2-4. Let's see what you're working with. Okay, you got it. Ultimatum, I believe. 3, 6, 7. Okay. So now that I got that out of the way, they'll probably play Yorion. I'm going to try to kill Yorion, get that in the yard. That's 4 more damage. Then I got to draw a Gary or something like that. Did they draw removal? Looks like they might have. Does that resolve? Thank you. And that answers that. Okay, cool. So we're in a pretty bad spot still here. We needed that to connect to put them down to 3. Because getting them down to, like, 3 is definitely kill range with just Gary on its own. But if I can somehow start amassing a board before they find their next ultimatum, I guess I'm okay. It's pretty good. As long as I don't click on the wrong mode here for 3. So for 2... I wonder if it's better to go Sedgemoor Witch. No, I think I gotta go with this. Alright, so they have 1 turn. Right, if they don't have it, I'm okay. Alright, so they are digging for a sweeper here. I'm not blocking. Or an ultimatum. Sweeper ultimatum gets them in the game. 3, 6, 7. Yep. So there's 7 mana. Did you find the ultimatum? Pelucranos. That's pretty good. That's really good, yeah. Let me think here. Do I have an out to this? I would put them at 1 if I play Gary. Let's cast this now. Oh, that's so good. That's so good. That is unbelievably good.
So you've seen through my disguise. Mine.
All right, so I just need to get these creatures on board. That's a little problematic because I probably should have played the Gary. Oh, Sedgemoor Witch. Oh, they actually get another turn. I think that's GG's. Dang it. Well, I guess, yeah, they drew quite a hand there. They were bound to since they missed for so often, for like so long. Sure, you got it. I'm dead either way. Doesn't, well, they could have definitely, oh god, they drew what they needed. All right, I'm gonna concede. GG's. They hit the Pelakra Predation, so if there were any chance of me surviving, it required me to have Gary. God, this matchup is so bad. Yeah, I guess maybe Sedgemoor Witch. I think Sedgemoor Witch might have been the right call then. What do I not want? Tybalts and stuff are good. So we want to answer that. All right. Yeah, I'll keep. We have the ability to go hunt for specimens, so we can go and grab the thing that gets us a land. It's not great, but it gives us a token at least and something to do. Oh, that might change things a little. Or wait, does it? I'm pretty sure I still want to just have pest summoning, right? Like, the 3 lands feels like, going up to 4 lands feels irrelevant when I don't have anything to do with it. Okay. What are you working with now? So Wolf Willowhaven, so just really expediting their way to their sweeper. All right, that's not good. Now, what are you playing? I don't think I'm playing Sedgemoor Witch unless I can actually follow it up with a spell. Three, 2, 4, 6. Okay, so it looks like next turn is going to be Pain Time, where they're going to play Ultimatum. Okay, that's pretty good. Nah, that sucks. All right. Now we wish we had the land. I know, I know. 2, 4, 6. Land means Ultimatum. Yup, yup. I mean, my hopes are that the opponent just has never played this deck before and doesn't know how to pick. Okay, they picked the right thing. You know what? Wait. Wraith and Graveyards? I'm going to put that back. They can ultimate again if they can ultimate that Tibalt if they want.
Let fire rage within your heart.
I think they're better off just exiling the Tibalt. Alright, that's pretty good. Do what I can, I guess.
My job here is done.
Two, 4, 6, 8. So they have 8 mana. They can ultimate them again if they want. Then I'll just concede, but... That's pretty good. Do they have another one? Or a counterspell? That ends it right now if they do. So I can't actually play anything else. Or I can't play this Feed the Swarm unless they're using it to... No, actually I can't even hit the Sedgemoor Witch. I was hoping they would plus or ultimate their Tibalt. Yep, yep. I mean, I'm going to try to resolve this Massacre Worm. Everything I play would have gotten countered by Disdainful Stroke, so it doesn't matter. Wild. I resolved that? How? Why? And there goes my Massacre Worm. Alright. Well, that's unfortunate. We need to get a lot of lucky here. A lot of lucky. A whole lot of them. Oh, even better. Okay. My outs to this situation are not that. Okay. Oddly enough, this dying immediately kind of is good for us, so sure. Let me think here. What can I do about this? Okay. And I'm dead. Good game. Good game. Oh, thank the stars. It's not another Yori on deck. Okay. Yes. Wait, I might have spoken soon. Is it? Never know. What's the good news? What's the good news, Doc? It's control. All right. Oh, we've had a rough run of things today. Okay, what are 2 mana answers I'm worried about? I mean, they have creature removal spell, that's for sure. I'll just go ahead and play it. Goodbye, Fiend Artisan. Look, I can't be upset. That's a Dimir control deck. Oh no, it's Sultai control. I am upset. Oh no, it's the Titan's Nest deck. Okay. Yep, yep. Yeah. I guess we don't want you to draw that many cards. I'll get rid of the one that we do know about that you can cast. Well, you got it anyways. We're going to see what they draw into here. Yup, yup. So they'll probably discard Extinction Event or something like that. Maybe. Or a land. I don't know what they're drawing into. Alright. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and get rid of their Thirst for Meaning. I don't think we need them to draw more cards. Now what do I do? Actually, maybe I should have taken Shark Typhoon. Alright, so I've now got to draw into Feed the Swarm. I've drawn a land. Alright, very good. And we're just going to play right into this Extinction Event, because I got to get rid of it somehow. Well, 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 okay. I mean, they're at 20, so they could take the hit. What do they have that they can do right now? Is it like a removal spell, like spot removal? Why do they have the option to respond to me? Okay, that seems fine. Let's kill Shark Token. Let's take 3 to the face. A Gary, not bad. I'd like to hit you, please. I think they're just... Are they esports mode? Is that what's going on right now? They must have something. Okay. I mean, you just remove the Fiend Artisan and call it a day. Yeah, there you go. Auron's Epiphany is a bad time. GG. Good game. Huh. Maybe a rogues deck needs to exist in this meta. Rogues are looking pretty good. All right, so Sharknado, Auron's Epiphany, things like that. Yeah, okay. What are the other forms of creature removal and things like it? I don't think I'm actually allowed to take a any of my discard spells out against his opponent. Okay, I'll take the play, and I need land. Okay. Huh. You know what? I'll keep. We have 2 lands. I'm going to go ahead and play my Eye Twitch, and then I'm going to go and play Pelaka Predation tapped. Next turn, we'll have, hopefully, another land to play. Alright, we'll save Duress. I mean, we'll have Plumb the Forbidden. That's got to count for something. Strategic planning. Pestilent Haze costs 1 black. I don't think there's any kind of -2/-2 effect for dirt cheap yet, so sure. Let's Duress now. Titan's Nest, Thirst for Meaning. It's probably Titan's Nest. Okay. Sure. That doesn't do anything here, not yet. But once they kill my tokens, it has to die, which is the unfortunate part. That whole deck exiles everything I do. Yup. Okay, what do you got for me? Shadow's Verdict, that's really good here. Alright, we got a pass. Yup, you got it. You take another turn. They have 3 turns lined up here. Yup. I guess if I had had a Massacre Worm, that'd have been pretty funny, but there's no way I'm keeping a Massacre Worm in the corner pocket case where the opponent plays like 6 1/1s. Okay. Oh, I realized if I would have sacrificed sooner, I would have had more... No, but I tapped out, and then they played their thing. Oh, good. A bunch of lands. Another land. Wow. Okay. That's a little unlucky. They have to draw 3, discard 2, right? I just have to hope they don't have anything on this turn. Sure, I have 2 lands. I'm not very good at drawing good cards. It's another turn for the opponent. All right, let's see it. What do you got? There goes my grave. I just have a single inkling. What did Magic name it? Dwayne the Blot Johnson? Block? Okay. Sure. That's the play set. They just have to leave 1 back, that's all. Maybe 2. I'm still taking 3 to the face. I need cards that aren't lands. Let's see if this goes. I'll attack, sure. If they have a shark token, we're gonna block. Or, I mean... Okay, cool. So they do have a shark token. So I would gain... So hypothetically here, what am I looking at? If they draw removal, I'm dead. Because I need my removal. Actually, no, I'm not dead. Because I get a blocker. Oh, man. Oh, man, that's so good. Ah. All right. GG's. Good game. Good game. Go. Get in there. There we go. And though we end our run not too hot, we did lose the last 3 in a row. Mostly because I feel like this deck has a terrible time against Sultai Control or the Titan's Nest. Any version of Sultai will just be a natural predator for this deck, as it can quite efficiently deal with all of our stuff between Extinction Events, which means nothing dies, also Shadow's Verdict, and never really letting us resolve our big spells. So it just feels like a bad matchup all around, and there's only so much we can do to even help, there's no 1 or 2 sideboard cards I can bring in to just completely blow them out. So I think we're just going to hope we dodge those decks. Otherwise, the deck is fun, and it you know, it's not as powerful as old Mono Black, but it's still a pretty sweet deck. So if you're a fan of Mono Black and you like winning with Gary, give it a shot if you've got the extra wild cards laying around. Thank you so much for watching another episode of Fish 5-0, and as always, I do appreciate you coming back and supporting the content. Feel free to leave a like, a sub, and hit the bell icon to be notified when a brand new video goes live on MTGGoldfish.com. You can also find me on all social media at The Asian Avenger, and of course, twitch.tv/The Asian Avenger to see me play all sorts of video games. So thank you, everybody. Hopefully, I'll see you either on Twitch, on Twitter, or back at the next video. See you at the next one.
Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, help us out by clicking that like button down below. And to keep up on all the latest and greatest, click that subscribe button. And don't forget to hit that bell icon to get alerts whenever we have new videos. And if you want to, check out some of our other sweet videos here and here.